Hello guys, so let's start Unit 3, Lesson 6, okay, as we have discussed this morning on the WhatsApp group. So we're going to start with the new content. I have a friend here who's going to help me answering the questions, okay? And when he is answering the questions, you can pause the video and answer yourselves the question, okay? So, first, the pronunciation of the words. Dreadful, disastrous, marvelous, wonderful, amazing, a viaduct, to gaze, to glance, to stare, to look, to glimpse, a UFO, eccentric, a bridge. So, let's start with, we have many new adjectives here today, okay? So, dreadful means very bad, of very bad quality, or we can say dreadful about a person too, a very bad person. Disastrous is very similar to Portuguese, the adjective. Marvelous, wonderful, and amazing are all synonyms. They all mean more or less the same, okay? They all mean something that is delightful, beautiful, okay? A viaduct and a bridge. Bridge is the last word, okay? They are similar constructions, a viaduct and a bridge, okay? A bridge is a road over a river, okay? And a viaduct is a type of bridge, but over other streets, other roads, or over a valley, okay? Not over a river. The verbs to gaze, to glance, to stare, to look, and to glimpse, they all mean more or less the same too, okay? So, to look, you already know, okay? So, to gaze means to look at something, normally with some admiration, okay? And to look directly to the thing or person. To glance is when you look very briefly to something. To stare is to look fixedly, okay? And to glimpse is when you see something and it's momentary, okay, or very fast. A UFO is a spacecraft from aliens, okay? UFO comes from unknown flying object, okay? So if you see something in the sky, you don't know what it is, it's a UFO. Eccentric means not conventional, okay? Not standard, not ordinary, eccentric. And I have explained a bridge together with viaduct, okay? So, we'll do the let's repeat part. I will leave you the time to repeat after me, okay? So what a disastrous result for the football team. My father is the most amazing person I know. The woman gazed at the marvelous statue of David by Michelangelo. While she was driving over the viaduct, she thought she glimpsed a UFO. The eccentric artist made a dreadful painting of the new bridge over the River Thames. To glimpse, gaze, glance, and stare are all verbs about watching or looking at something. Okay guys, let's practice now, okay? Like I said before, at this point Pedro will help me answering the questions, okay? So I can have a rhythm here. So, have you visited many wonderful places in your life?
Yes, I've visited many wonderful places in my life.
Have you ever glimpsed a UFO at night?
No, I have never glimpsed a UFO at night.
What's the name of an eccentric Hollywood actor?
The name of an eccentric Hollywood actor is Tom Cruise.
In your opinion, what is an example of a dreadful TV program in your country?
In my opinion, an example of a dreadful TV program in my country is De Noite.
Do we glance or glimpse left and right before we cross the road?
We glance left and right before we cross the road.
What is a synonym for wonderful?
A synonym for wonderful is marvelous.
Can you tell me what a viaduct is?
Yes, I can. A viaduct is a long bridge made of various parts with various towers. They are normally found over a valley or lower grounds.
Would you gaze at a UFO if you saw one now?
No, I wouldn't gaze at a UFO if I saw one now, but I would run.
Are there any bridges in your city?
No, there aren't any bridges in my city.
Has Colin ever stared at someone because they were eccentric?
Yes, Colin has stared at someone because they were eccentric.
What happened to the city?
The city was destroyed by a disastrous hurricane.
How was the party yesterday?
It was amazing.
Very good. People, page 56. To belong to seem, to doubt, a guidebook, a guide, an attraction, a voyage, luxury, a cruise, a package holiday, a border, and customs. Okay, people, the verb to belong to is used to show possession of something. Okay, for example, I can say that this pen belongs to me, it's mine, it's my possession. To seem is normally we use to say that we have an impression of something or a sensation of something. Example, I look at the sky right now and I can say, oh, it seems like it's going to rain because it looks like it's going to rain. It's an impression that I have, okay? I'm sorry. To doubt is similar to Portuguese, similar, okay? To doubt is, for example, if I say something to you, for example, oh, I saw a UFO last night, you can say to me, I doubt it, I don't believe you. A guidebook is a book with information about, normally about a touristic destination. And a guide is a person that goes with you to show you the city when you don't know the place you are visiting. An attraction, just like Portuguese. A voyage is a French word that we in English use normally for long journeys, for long trips. Like, for example, when we are traveling in a ship, okay? Luxury is an adjective to say that something is very fancy or normally very expensive. For example, luxury items are things like iPhones, or because they are very expensive, or those clothes that come from France like Louis Vuitton and Coco Chanel. A cruise is a trip that you do by ship, okay? A cruise, similar to Portuguese. A package holiday is when you buy a trip to a place, normally in a travel agency, okay? And that includes everything. Includes the flight, transportation, a hotel, the meals, okay, and the excursions that you do. That's a package holiday. A border, people, is the line that divides two countries. It's a border. And customs is a department from the government, okay, a government department that takes care of people who are coming in and out of the country. Normally, customs service is controlled by the federal police, okay? And right here, people, we have a new grammar point. We are going to talk about stative verbs, okay? Stative verbs are verbs that in English, we don't use them in the continuous form, okay? Some verbs, depending on the meaning of them, can be stative and non-stative, depending on how we are using, okay? So, we are now going to read the explanation in the book. In English, some verbs are not used in their continuous form, present, past, or future. These are called stative verbs. Example, I understand the grammar now. People, the verb to understand is a stative verb. Okay, there's no such thing as I am understanding the grammar. That doesn't exist, even in Portuguese, in case you don't know. So, the most common stative verbs are, these are the most common, okay, but not the only ones, and some of them are not only stative, but let's go. Appear, believe, doubt, forget, hate, imagine, know, like, love, mean, need, own, want, prefer, remember, seem, wish, understand, and belong to. Another example, I prefer Italian food, and not I am preferring Italian food. That doesn't exist. She hates rude people. She is hating rude people. No, she either hates them or doesn't, okay? No such thing as continuous form here. There are some exceptions, like I said. There are some verbs that have one meaning when stative and another meaning when non-stative. Example, the verb to be. It is 10 o'clock. Non-stative meaning, you are being rude because it's a temporary behavior. Okay? In this case, I can use the verb to be with ing. The verb to have, when it shows possession, it is stative. Okay? When it has other meanings, it is non-stative. Examples. I have green eyes. I either have them or not. I'm having a shower at the moment. I'm having lunch at the moment. I'm having dinner at the moment. In this case, it does not show possession. It shows an action happening. So, it is possible to use ing. The verb to feel. I feel that he is wrong because it's an opinion. I'm not thinking about it. It's an opinion. I'm feeling tired now. Okay, tired is not a definite situation. Okay, if you are tired, you go rest and then you stop being tired. So, we can use it in the continuous form because it's a temporary behavior or action. The verb to think, same thing. I think you are great. It's my opinion, full stop. He is thinking about what film to watch. In this case, think means he is considering what to watch. So, in this case, we can use ing. Okay? So, next page, let's repeat. The guidebook belongs to me. I bought it before I went on my luxury cruise. We can't say I'm doubting it, but we can say I doubt it. She forgot to tell her boyfriend what to say when he crossed the border and passed customs. The package holiday seemed the voyage of a lifetime. The guide likes to speak in Spanish when people are visiting from Argentina. My teacher corrected me when I said I'm not understanding the grammar because to understand is a stative verb. I imagine you must be very tired, my mother said after dinner. Okay guys, let's practice. Now Pedro will help me again, okay? So, whose does this book belong to?
That book belongs to the school.
Does the dynamic method seem a good way to learn English?
Yes, the dynamic method seems a good way to learn English.
Are there strong border and customs control in the USA?
Yes, there are strong border and customs control in the USA.
Have you ever been on a package holiday?
Yes, I have been on a package holiday.
Where did you go?
I went to Argentina.
Very good. Where is Brian going on his next luxury cruise voyage?
Brian is going to the Caribbean on his next luxury cruise voyage.
What would you do if you forgot your guidebook?
If I forgot my guidebook, I would use the internet.
Can you say, are you remembering the answer?
No, we can't say, are you remembering the answer? But we can say, do you remember the answer?
What are stative verbs?
Stative verbs are verbs that cannot be used in the continuous tense, such as the verb to love.
What is the name of a famous person who went on a voyage to discover new lands?
The name of a famous person who went on a voyage to discover new lands is Christopher Columbus.
What is a famous series of guidebooks?
The name of a famous series of guidebooks is Lonely Planet.
Does it seem that people doubt their speaking ability a lot when they are learning English?
Yes, it seems that people doubt their speaking ability a lot when they are learning English.
Did you have to go on a voyage to get to this school?
No, I didn't have to go on a voyage to get to this school.
If I bought 10 cell phones in the USA, would I need to tell customs when I came back to my country?
Yes, if you bought 10 cell phones in the USA, you would need to tell customs when you came to your country.
What is a voyage?
A voyage is a long journey by sea or into space.
Do you sometimes doubt that everything you see on the internet is true?
Yes, sometimes doubt that everything I see on the internet is true.
Very nice, people. So we are done with this lesson, okay? So for next lesson, I want you to do as homework, well, everybody's home, I believe, exercise 3 on page 157. This is to check the stative verbs, okay? So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.